38 of LockDown LAN. Because we are apparently gluttons for punishment, it's more dungeon defenders tonight. We have run the numbers and we think we've got a plan. Just waiting for enough people, and I thought I would try this on Nightmare and see what it gave. We're at the Catch 22 part of Dungeon Defenders progression. Assuming you don't exploit, we are struggling to find a level we can actually do that actually gives an improved reward of any sort of. So we can do a level that gives gear reward 100, but it requires gear 110 to actually do the level. So we've run some numbers and hopefully we will do great. As mentioned previously, we are planning to do Mindustry or Mindustry or M-Industry, however you pronounce it, tomorrow, and to do Terraria Journey's End on Friday, which should land on Friday. That should be fun. I will spend a little bit of time getting a dedicated server working for that one, but I look forward to that. I like Terraria a lot. I'm just waiting for Baka to show his head.
To what?
Oh, there you are. Hello. Show your
head. My neighbor turned up to drop the keys off to his other house so I could use his shower and laundry.
Gotcha. Any beginning of resolution on your issue?
He's supposed to come by tonight and let me know, or he's supposed to come by and talk to me tonight.
I'll say best of luck. Unfortunately, I found with companies, they will try very, very hard to absolve themselves of any responsibility. Why am I completely the wrong pack? Still the wrong pack. If I were a pet, what would I be? Surprisingly, there's no sort. What does it sort by? Is it just the order you put them in there?
From my old gun.
I will stick it in my box, yeah.
It's not an upgrade?
I don't know.
No.
I'm tired of spiders. This is a warm up, so we'll probably want 4. Cavern Defense is a big level. Palantir is potentially a better place, but it's a lot harder level because it's just so small. So far so easy anyway. It's kind of hopefully this hammers home my point, by the way. We're doing quite well and we're mostly in high level mythics now, and the loot we're getting, godly. But I was very much hoping the new levels would solve the catch-22. Dread Dungeon certainly has the bit on the XP. XP was a nightmare to come by, and that's definitely improved. Oh man, I might just stop using my machine gun now. And I suspect Arcane Library is also very good, as far as I can tell from the numbers, but it does mean we have to deal with Harbingers. Which are more than a bit Trixie. Right. What did you give me? Is it a mythical retribution, half upgraded? Oh no, it was sort of spiders. 2. Wow, it's worth a lot of money. Good lord. Although we are in nightmares, so it'll be very hard to judge what my DPS is.
Should be pretty crazy with that.
Sorry?
It should have given it a significant bump over your last one. I think your last one was in 80s.
My last gun was 800,000 or so, but we're on nightmare, so it's, you know, you have to reevaluate.
No, I meant upgrade levels.
Oh, I can't remember, 93 I think, 97?
Was it fully upgraded?
Yeah, it was fully upgraded, yeah. But I like my new machine gun. All apart from the lack of piercing and the DPS. My pet's healing me for 300 a tick. But she's not using any mana. Good lord. She's going to be here a very, very long time healing me that way. Still no ogres, just kobolds. We never did this on Nightmare, so I thought I would see if I could do it by myself before the stream started, and the answer was no. Because I can't clear 2 different directions at the same time. I just can't.
Yeah, the gear difference is pretty...
The what?
Well, the way with the gear difference. I mean, you could not do it with the gear that's dropping here.
Yeah, which is a problem with the game. I mean, that they expect you to do what you have been doing, which is to endlessly run Assault Lab, because you do have to pay extra money to buy Assault Lab. So they're very keen for you to only be able to progress by buying that. It's just that oh well, you suck. I don't think it was worth doing. I wasn't expecting anything out of it. But we haven't done that one on Nightmare, we did it on Insane. So, having run the numbers, we're feeling that Tavern Defense on Insane, which I'd like to point out is recommended hero level 95, that is probably a good bet. And we aren't expecting to complete this, we are just hoping to get to wave 10 or something. Enough to start seeing gear of the next quality dropping. Although, to be honest, I can't even equip them on this character, so Esme, do you want to block with something better than my blockade?
Yep, I can do that.
Thank you. But I'll put down my blockade first, because if it dies, I don't care. I'll just as sacrificial blockade. And on this wave, we will get 5 copters, 10 spiders, 2 gins, 2 wyverns. I did some more sanding today, but this time I wore protective gear so I can smell things other than burned. When I blew my nose this morning, purple came out. Which is not right. I'm pretty much out of mana now. So that's all I can achieve on this. I can get some more down during the next wave, or we can just funnel money towards Izmia so she can get stuff down next wave. Yes, Adam, I guess that works as a better plan. Alright, we'll go with that plan then. Why are you running away from me? I'm trying to give you mana. That's all we've got. Yes, we have no offences here whatsoever. We've just got 2 towers, unless you want me to pull that back towards... That's probably a better idea actually, we pull it back towards the crystal. There's some mana for you. Over 2 million health. Down you go. Going this way and going to the back of the ogre. Right, let's see if we can't get some more towers up then. Yeah, if I get rid of these, and that means I can pull that back to here, and that means we can share defences on that. And I will go 1. Hopefully there's not too much gap between them there. Why would anyone put a tree there? Thank you. It's my slightly racist top hat because I'm Irish and I'm a leprechaun. And that's how they all look. And they all wear thingamajigs in their hair.
Irish are not a race. You're just culturally insensitive.
I wouldn't profess to know the definition of race without looking.
Human race?
Right, that's not a definition, that's a usage. I think it would be genetic differentiation, and I don't really know whether Irish people have any particular notable differentiation. I I've got some more points for DSTs, and I don't really know where to put them. But I will pop a lighting tower down.
Are we gonna want to put down our?
Sorry, you got cut off at the end there. Are we going to want to put down
Auras?
Maybe. Uh-oh. I said strength auras can go weaken auras can go a very, very long way to making towers. Effectively, that's what buffs towers' health is, those. I don't know. The thing is, there's definitely something to be said for spending the rest of the DU on more deadly striker towers, because they did an awful lot of damage. This one, right? Because this one has now been walloped. What I'll do is when that one goes down, I'll pull that one back to the close to the archers. Formula 1 is a race, but that's not quite what we meant. I mean, I don't know if Irish is I don't even know what I am. What are we, Rob?
British.
No. There's Slavic, Nordic. There's a whole bunch of races around Europe. I just can't remember which one I am. Yeah, I should probably know. I don't. So Caucasian is the catch-all for all of those races. But Caucasian's not a race. It's a superset. I'm tempted to just type in "are Irish people" and see what Google results. What Google autocomplete. Are the Irish real? Are the Irish ethic?
That's Alexa. I mean.
No, there's no. That when it auto completes something, you try and type in.
Alexa, are Irish people racist? Or wait, no, that was the question.
Are Irish people racist? The answer would be some of them, but not all of them. I had a very nice Irish man actually scream abuse at me on the internet over voice because he found out I was British and he blamed me for the deaths in the Black County. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Apparently it happened in about 1920 or something. I was like, dude, I don't take any responsibility for... I'll take responsibility for stuff I've done, but not stuff potentially someone from my country did 100 years ago. Apparently he was quite pleased that I fought back rather than just apologising, which is apparently what English people do when he abuses them, and I was particularly weird conversation to have with someone's granddad. That was.
Oh, look, lupine bow.
Is it any good?
No, not yet, but I'm pointing out that they are dropping, right?
I don't know how the loot tables work for this game. I like the way JK turned up 12 minutes after we started saying, so what are we doing? Well, we started 12 minutes ago. I'm not going to shoot this ogre. I'm going to see what happens to him. He's getting nearly tickled by the striker towers, really. Though he's being shot through the wall. Yeah, the ogre's making it to the towers with about 1 million health left. Wow, what amazing camera work. Give me that money, you stupid game. Okay, what have we got this time? 10 goblin copters, 18 spiders, 12 gins, 2 ogres, 4 wyverns, 7 sharkens. I don't know what the plural of sharken is. I sharken, he, she sharkens, they sharken.
You sharded.
That's a different word that has a T in it.
You sharkened?
If it says a sharten has arrived, I'm never playing this game again. Oh no, I'm being spider stun-locked. So far, so good. This one is insane. And we're getting godly gear. What does actually help is that I don't have to put a lot of the DU I normally would into various things because we're relying on walls of archers. So I've pretty much built 3 lightning towers and pretty much everything else is deadly strikers. I don't feel. Are you still there, Rob? Are you going to be playing Mindustry on a big screen tomorrow, or are you going to still be playing from your phone? Quite looking forward to seeing what they've added to Mindustry, to be honest. It's been quite some months since I've played it. It's a good game. It definitely deserves to do more numbers than it does. Also deserves to have someone who has some ability to draw art working on it, but gameplay is the important part. At least that's what I keep telling myself. I'm afraid that's all the money I've got. XP's very good though. If we get the same again off the last 3 levels, I will hit level 80. And thus I can equip another tier of gear that I haven't seen any drops of yet. Hooray! I think part of the problem this game has is you work your way up to Nightmare, and then you start to get a certain level of gear from Nightmare, and then then the harder levels are no use on easy. The idea should be you play through the whole game on easy, and at some point you get a crossover between easy and medium. That's not how it works. You just end up with all levels become completely irrelevant very quickly. Like Glitter Helm on easy is pointless to run when you can run people while on hard. So you end up with a whole bunch of difficulty combinations that they're too difficult to do and don't look anything good. I hope that I have learned from Transcendent mistakes. A lot of the design of Nomancer was based in part on Ministry and in part on this. And also that game that Rob and I played. What was it called? Space Force. No, not Space Force. It was called Space something.
Space Ace?
No, it's cool. I've got it on my phone. It wasn't Space Justice, that was a different game. It wasn't Space Agent, it was your Space Team. Skyforce, that was it. Skyforce. Right, we have an Ogre and a Djinn completely stuck. Wait. But I mean, I've done Ember Mount, or I've tried to do Ember Mount. It's ridiculous. It's obviously tuned for someone who already knows it. They've played it through the betas. They know exactly where to go, where to set up, all of that. And you have to have crazy gear. And that's just on easy. It's a cool looking level though. It's really cool. Where's the Ogre? Is the Ogre in this? Oh, the Ogre's up in this tree. I feel bad. Should we leave him alone? I say that, I don't actually see I can target him.
Where's he at?
Huh?
Where?
In the tree. Up. Look up. Okay, he doesn't catch it. I couldn't target him. He wouldn't let me. Okay, lots of godlies. See, by this point, we really need to be getting mythicals in order to have any chance of Transcendent. There's no survival on this map that... No, there is, isn't there? It's quite a high one. Sorry, what was that?
35.
35, oh god. I'm not even sure we would complete that by the time we got the Steam restart. Even if we complete this, if we started it again on that one, I don't think we would.
Funny thing is, the reward for reaching wave 35, as far as I'm aware, is the same regardless if it's regular survival or pure strategy.
Yes.
And pure strategy is stupid easy.
pure strategy and regular survival are absolutely identical in the rewards. The difference is there's no such thing as pure strategy mixed mode and no such thing as pure strategy hardcore. So there's a 60% scaler that you cannot apply to your pure strategy game. So just for once, the game's got it right. It's easier and it gives less good rewards. I don't remember, is 35 on this one a kobold? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing right now. The stuff that I was doing earlier was pure strategy. I love how easy it is for the ogres to completely bug out by dropping in a random place, because when you shoot the goblin cops down, it just drops the ogre wherever it was. So it bugs out constantly. I mean, at the very least, it would help if they organised the map in the order they kind of expected you to play through, because the campaign is in an order. And then that just rapidly goes out the window. Oops, ignore that. I have no idea how many health points the bosses will have on this. Also, I'm not doubting you, but I haven't seen any lupine bows. Are you sure you're not so desperate for one? You're like, oh, that one must have dropped. I could just see the spiky bows. But I do believe you. Brian, she's hallucinating again. I don't see anything. Can you see something there? I don't see anything there. I think you're hallucinating. I had to be very careful I didn't press equip then. To a degree though, this part of the game is not about it's about completing it once to unlock the survival. As JK and I said, we've spent so many nights just running King's game on Nightmare Mixed Mode Hardcore Survival. We were well overgeared for it, and it was the best thing we had access to, and it just takes forever. And you know, every few ways you've got to go and repair things, and then you just hit go and walk away for 3/4 of an hour and see what's dropped. Alright, don't touch the bottom of my feet, you monster. Dora and I had a discussion earlier, and her argument was that she should be allowed to bite me, and my argument was that she shouldn't. I won, at least this time, so hopefully she doesn't forget. Yes, we're up to you.
how are the deadly strikers behind the crystal? Have they taken damage?
Ogres. I've seen them throw acid ball.
But the crystal hasn't.
Interestingly enough, it didn't hit the crystal.
That's what you get for trusting an ogre to be able to shoot straight. Dora, what are you doing and where are you? I can just hear noises from behind my screen. Free to a good home, one kitten, slightly house trained. Where are you? I'm worried she's eating something she shouldn't be, but I can't see her. I can just hear her. Oh, you're hiding behind there. I have a little tiny arcade machine in the corner. It's about 12 inches tall, and she's just hiding behind it. And I don't know what she's doing behind it. Well, so this is the boss wave. I seem to call the which one was it? The snowman is the one to take down last because he's got by far and away the most health. Is that right? I'm going to assume the silence means that I'm perfectly correct on everything. And if we're ready, we'll...
Where are you at? Come to the hero forge.
Whee. Yo. Small upgrade and actually a downgrade. That'll probably be good for the tower builders though.
Right, take it and save it then. First Transcendent.
What was that? A Palantir drop or something?
Something. I don't remember very good.
That's a reward, unfortunately. The thing is, the rewards are good for the first bits you get, but you need to have a large pool of them.
Perfect time for lag spikes.
Yes, I forgot to look at that today. I apologise. I suspect I can just crank up the data rate. I'm not using anywhere near rate now.
Yeah, ogres are like getting through because of it.
My ogres won't get through.
Yeah, ogres are getting through.
Look, it's all simulated on the server. They won't get any through anymore related to the towers. It's your simulation.
I'm firing like I've been webbed. I haven't been webbed. Yep, they're through.
Yeah, the towers like that. That
Yeah, I know. They got through the towers and then mullered the defenses and then... Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have much defenses there. Let's think a sec. Yeah, what I'll do then, if I pull them all back closer. Oh, that was a fun half hour.
Yeah, called for it to start lagging right at the end. That was great. I couldn't shoot them and do any damage whatsoever.
Yeah, well, we can't rely on the player damage, unfortunately. I won't think the
Yes, but I also have as much hit points as one of your towers, and they can bash me in the face for a long time, too. But they're not going to turn on me unless I'm shooting them and doing damage to them. So how much do those cost?
20.
2?
Oh,
How many do you?
2 DU and 20. They weren't supposed to be permanent. They were supposed to just be there until we got something else, and the archers were supposed to be blocking. But unfortunately, the archers were so close to the crystal, when they were hitting the archers, they were also hitting the crystal.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving them further out.
Yeah. What door's doing behind that arcade machine? There's nothing there. I haven't put down the blockades I put down last time, so both entrances to the tavern itself are currently unguarded. Apart from that one. I mean, I can probably cover the other one by hand on the first wave, to be honest.
And that's it for mana for me.
Hey, I'll stand here. I'll be part of this. That's alright. A gas trap will just let nearly all of that down all the way. Oh, she's seen a spider. That's why she's gone a bit mental. Is this a 4 or a 6 player map? I can't remember.
I want to say it's only 4.
Well, then you say it. I don't mind. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Lighting there. I will also bias my striker towers to the left more. What do we do? Do we want to block off here at all? Do we want to... Problem is, it's such a big area. It's the annoying thing. I don't know if that lightning tower will do anything there. No, it kills 20 something then.
You know what helped the archers is getting buff beams.
Would it also help if I built the deadly striker terrace on a straight line rather than all just sort of higgledy-piggledy? Oh, I can't respond to Rob because he's not in the voice chat and I'm streaming. Should I just put down more deadly strikers, by the way? Have we buffed all we're going to buff? I'll take the silence as a yes.
No, no.
No, then how many do you need?
I know.
100 what?
Put your mages up, please.
Can you buff beam the back entrance? Oh, you have. Never mind. So have you buff beamed everything then? No, you haven't. You haven't done. Yes, you've done. I did build them that far back for a reason. Never mind. So we've got 9 DU left. Do you still need to build more buff beams?
I think so.
Cool.
Move this mage over, please.
go. God, how annoying those homing missiles could be. Excuse me. I'm afraid I can mute the stream, Mike, but I can't mute Discord at the same time. At some point I need to work out a solution for that.
Here, quiet. Hi, Ryan.
Evening.
Hey up. We did some maths and we are trying tavern defense insane, which went very, very well until wave 14, and then we got completely, totally trounced.
Arse. Not enough space.
What? Well,
I think there's no space.
no, I'm afraid the only way to fix that bug is to quit and go back to the main menu.
No, what's that?
As far as I know.
Is it an open one? Is it a hidden one?
Yes, yes. Well, you get the same method no matter how you try and join though.
Oh, yeah.
This is really unplayable.
Yeah, all of the latest Tower Dungeon Vendors maps do this. They spawn so many mobs so quickly. So many active mobs the game can't keep up. I don't know what I would like to hear a solution. If you know a solution to the it telling us there's not enough space when there is. Max, feel free to Google if there's something I can do to fix it. I will. Otherwise, we'll get you in after this. Hopefully success, but possibly failure.
Okay.
Found the problem. Epic Game Launcher decided to pull 20 megabit of my bandwidth. So every time.
Oh, right. So there's a suggestion here, dating back from 2012, as to the possible cause, but no solution. The possible cause is the slots, inverted commas, get used up when you're switching characters, and it sort of doesn't free them up once you switch character a couple of times. So if you're using your mage to build things, and then your knights to play the game, and that effectively takes 2 shots, then Blacker takes another slot if he switches characters. That's it, all 4.
So far, so easy. So I switch character and switch back. I wonder if that will redo the slots. More mana. I'd like a pet that goes and opens treasure chests for me as well. Where are the last 10 mobs? Oh, stuck in the gas trap. Kitten. Just I've got the music turned off for reasons of I don't know why. That's better. No clue if anybody else can hear the music apart from me, but it's there. It's going alright, Anshin. I said we're probably unfortunately getting to the end of Dungeon Defenders. The issue is that the loot that we can get access to is significantly lower than the loot needed to complete the levels. The correct / widely expected way of doing it is just to grind some exploits for a couple of days in order to get the loot to get on to the next bit. It's one of the things I was hoping would be addressed with their final patch, but doesn't seem to be. So hopefully we'll do this one, then we'll unlock survival, but we are getting to the point, unfortunately, where to progress you have to do like a 35 wave, and you've got to start really early as well. You can't start at wave 30, you can start at 20. So you have to more or less leave the game running for multiple hours at a go and hope that you get some drops. Essentially, their end game is very poorly designed. I understand why, and it's a historical thing, but I would very much agree with you. Other than that, I got to spend a day working with power tools, and that was pretty good. Also got a bunch of bug fixes done on Romancer, including the guy, what's his name now, Connor, streamed the game, and he has some issues that we've been resolving. Well, I try and always have a productive day. I didn't like Sanctum. I remember playing it after Dungeon Defenders, and I didn't do 4, I suppose. Sanctum was done by the people who did, I want to say it was Coffee Stain, wasn't it? Coffee Stain, the goat simulator / Satisfactory guys. Yeah. Thanks, Frank. Yeah, I didn't like it. I came to it after this. I think it didn't have procedural loop. I think that's one of the things that just, in my mind, makes a game go from average to great is procedural loop. And that was my biggest complaint with Optimus Die, was the lack of procedural loop. I really like it. Well, yeah, my main takeaway from Sanctum, and let's say it was a long time ago, was just simply that it wasn't as good as Dungeon Defenders. Because I remember going to it after Dungeon Defenders got frustrating. It's a shame because there's still a lot of content we've not seen. It's just that without spending several days literally exploiting, and these are exploits that the dev team never fix, as the exploits were in paid for DLC. Like, I had a GameCube and I bought Phantasy Star Online 2. Phantasy Star Online 2 sold an inordinate amount of copies, not because it was a good game and not to play it. I bought it the same reason everybody else bought it. You could plug in a broadband adapter, redirect your DNS entries, and the game would promptly download any executable off the network. Same reason that people bought Assault maps and this, the EV. Not because they're good, but because they give you access to literally levels with broken loot scores. I mean, it can be done, but I was hoping that, say, this patch would address those issues and fix it, and it doesn't. And it just gets boring and frustrating when you go, let's try this. Oh, it's too hard, and it didn't drop any good loot, which is not the correct combination of anything. I was just seeing my space, so I'm left waiting for people. I don't know what anyone is doing. I haven't got any mana. Note. Well, as I said, I was quite active in the Dungeon Defenders about 5 years ago. I did a lot of data mining, which nobody else did. They're all talking about this and that and this and that. I did just here are the numbers in the data file. I just pulled them out, you know, the scalers. I'm like, oh right, we're definitely looking at this as well. Yeah. And it was very obvious that the developers wanted you to buy the DLC, so they just cranked the numbers. I mean, just not even subtly, hugely. So that ended up being a pain because if you didn't, like I said, no, it's not even at the game they wanted it. You had to go and buy the DLC levels because your other option was to spend 5 hours doing boring grinds in that, or 1,000 hours to progress properly. So you just short circuit progression. And I tried very hard to avoid that, but in my game, but perhaps I should have. Just sold Frozen Factory and it came with a whole bunch of boosts to the base game. Maybe I should sell a DLC for Culture I've just stored all the shit everybody kept asking for. And for all the stuff I don't want to put, nutrients and machines that dig down. I should have actually I would have considered that. Just DLC for all the stuff I don't think will be in the game. I have not done this very well. Oh no, that's not that. It's just that I'll say I have a vision for the game. I mean that's one way of phrasing it. But a lot of it is I do have a vision for the game, and I get annoyed when people tell me I should change my vision because that's how they want it. Well, I've got quite good reasons. Oh, the forbidden machines. Yes, that would have been great. Didn't think of that. Oh well, missed opportunity. Next time. Now, hopefully this time I worked. Last time I actually spawned under the boss. I can see his health bar. Most of it. Unfortunately, I have no idea where that was. Yeah, it would have been a good idea to do a DLC called The Forbidden Machines. That would have been great. So, yeah, when I invent a time machine, I'll go back and I'll that one. Let's see what I want to do. That's why I died. Not because I spawned inside it, but because it was a massive butt stump. Actually, it's just going to stand there. I'll go kill the snowman first. Snowman does half. Mobs away so the towers don't get distracted. Well, some hindsight certainly, but I mean I am working on future games. Yeah, we've got Nomancer, got the train game, and we've got a couple of others. Yeah, I should have taken that one in that order. I forgot that one went to the towers. Whereas this one just stands over here and doesn't. It does not attack. We have to kite it in front of the towers. Should I put towers outside of the log, maybe? It's getting deadly striker tower. And there we go. Hooray! We did something really, really, really hard and got a bunch of mythical and a hat. Oh no, it's not bugged, it's just entirely clear. Hats in this case at a game are actually very good, so yeah. Turkey just sits there. Right, well, I am going to bed early tonight as I am tired. So I'd like to thank you all once again for coming and keeping me company whilst I'm not to go outside. We will see what the future brings, and thank you all for keeping me company. So I hope you're all not too bored. Bye for now.